Osun, you guys really worked inside out, especially in the first half today, and you really found guys on the perimeter for open shots. What went into that, and how do you think it affected the offense?
It kind of what it went into was just our transition. We got in transition. Got out, ran, and when we got out and ran, they had to scramble. So just I'm always been an able passer, willing passer, be able to find my guys. Open the lane up for myself later on in the game. So that's just how I play. Always been playing like that.
And if I can follow up, Dom, obviously you were right in the middle of kind of that scuffle there. How hard was it to keep your guys' emotions in check as they started to come back a little bit there?
I was honestly just trying to get out of the middle of it, really keeping my emotions. But it's always like that with this team. But we always try to keep our heads and just try to play the game. But we're a mature team. We know how to handle situations like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Rachel, go ahead.
Rachel Lindsay from the Buffalo News. To kind of dovetail off that, the scuffle on the court, the ensuing technical foul, it really kind of changed the momentum of the game at this point. How did it change for your team at that point? And really, how did your team use that as a positive as opposed to allowing Duquesne to climb back into this game any further?
I just feel like basketball is really a game of runs, and they had a good run going on right there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's always runs in a basketball game. They just had a big run and coming out the second half strong, and we just had to pick it up. We've been in situations like this all year round, but we figured it out.
And as the kind of the officials were sorting through that after the technical foul, did you guys team say anything on the bench? Did coaches say anything to you to kind of say, "Hey, look, let's pull it together"?
He just told us to keep our composure. We knew that they were gonna make a run. They're a good team. So while they're figuring everything out, coach told us just relax. Just play loose, play to win, and we got our composure back and played our game.
Thank you.
Michael, go ahead.
Yeah, Mike Hogan from Tap Integrator Only, and both you guys can answer this one. Coach has talked about this year, how much it helps to have such a veteran team. How much did that help today, especially in a situation where you guys kind of lost a big lead?
It shows how we're able to face adversity. You're always going to face adversity. Like Dom said, basketball is a game of runs. So we face some adversity, with the veteran guys, me, Dom, Kyle, and Jaren. Basically our whole starting five is veterans. We were able to keep our composure, and then know that if we want to win a game, we got to get stops on defense and then let our offense just come to itself.
Yeah, guys, JP Butler from the Times Herald. Congrats on the win and for moving on. Shun, we talk all the time. Coach talks all the time about how much of an emphasis it is to get the ball inside to you, go inside out, and just kind of going off Chucky's question, how important was that today for you guys to establish you inside the way you guys did, and how much of an emphasis was it for you to assert yourself and kind of be as productive as you were?
It's easier for my teammates to make shots when the ball's coming inside out. So, you want to go inside early, because if I'm being a presence inside, it kind of shrinks the defense to come help me more. And like I said, I'm a willing passer, always have been, always will be. So if the defense comes and double teams me, I have no issue kicking it out to my guys on the perimeter, and I know they're going to knock down shots. I'm confident in my guys. So I'm always willing to pass, and it's always a good thing to have a presence inside, so it makes it easier for my guys on the perimeter.
And just as a quick follow-up, how much does it energize you and maybe the team collectively when you're getting some of those put-back shots or alley-oop dunks or put-back dunks? How much does that just get you guys going?
It gets me going. I mean, like I said, I pride myself on defense. So if my defense is going, whenever I get a putback dunk, it's just going to energize everybody. I like bringing energy to the team. Whatever it takes to get my team going, whatever it takes to get it win, I'll do whatever it takes.
Right. Thank you.
Tommy Valentine, go ahead.
Hey guys, Tommy Valentine here from SBU TV Sports. Following the disappointment from Monday's game and all the emotions with the loss of Dr. DePiro, how much did that double bye, the 3 days off that you had between games, help you prepare for today? Just, refocusing and maybe just getting rested prior to today's game.
In a way, the loss helped us. It allowed us to refocus ourselves, allowed us to get ready. It's basically playoff time now for us. So we didn't want to lose. We didn't want to lose our money, didn't want to lose games. But in a way, you look at a positive. It allowed us to refocus. Get our mindsets ready for this tournament and do what we can do to try to win some games. So we won this one, got another one tomorrow.
A couple of you still have your hands up. Let me check and see if you've got follow-ups. Rachel, did you have another question?
No, I don't.
Okay. Michael, how about you?
No, I'm good.
Tobias?
Yes. From this game in particular, what do you guys, one, take from the way you were able to stem off Duquesne, and how do you play that forward going into whomever you play next?
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm saying, like, how do you take forward what you did today going into whomever you play next, and knowing you have to don't know who you're going to play yet, but you have to pretty much adjust quickly to whomever you're going to play and get ready for the next game?
Oh, we go to every game with the same mindset. We understand what got us to the number 1 seed, what got us the regular season championship, and that's defense. And that's always going to be something that we want to pride ourselves on. So no matter who comes out of the game, we know that we're going to have to play defense if we want to win. If we want to win that game, we have to defend and rebound. And that's how we win games. That's how we won games all year, is defending and rebounding.
Sure. I thought that we got off to a really good start. Duquesne is a very physical team, and we thought that the team that could control the paint was the team that's going to win. And I thought Shun was terrific, offensively, but more importantly, defensively, blocking shots. I think we outscored them 50-30 in the paint. And that was a huge key. We out-rebounded by 5 or 6. Give Duquesne, Coach Dan brought credit. They fought back. We knew they would. They cut it, I think, to 9. And our guys, we dealt with some adversity. We weren't playing very well, but we fought back and, gained some confidence, got the game back under control, and it was a good victory. Now it's, we didn't come here to go, 1-0. We came here to, to go 2-0, and we're halfway there, and now we got to go back, get some rest, and hopefully we can play better tomorrow.
All right, we will go to questions. We have a hand up. Chucky, go ahead.
Coach, in the first half especially, the offense was really fluid. What do you think played into that, how you guys were able to score the ball so well in the first?
I thought we got some stuff off of our defense, got some stuff in the open court. I thought against Dayton, we were sluggish with the ball. The ball was sticking and wasn't moving. I thought we passed the ball, moved the ball from side to side a little bit better today. In the first half, we got a little bit stagnant. In the second half, when they came back, but then we got the ball moving again. When it gets stuck, everything slows down. Defense sets itself. We got to get that ball moving. And when we do that, we're a decent offensive team.
Rachel, is your hand up for this one?
No, it's not.
Okay. We'll go to Wayne Epps. Go ahead.
In the regular season, you held Duquesne to 35% shooting in the first game, 36 in the second game. Was there anything defensively you took from the regular season matchups against Duquesne that helped today defensively?
No, just the same thing. We've won games this year. Offense sometimes has been good, sometimes it hasn't been good. We've been successful by defending and rebounding. And I thought the same thing. I think we held them to 35%, 20% from threes. We dominated the paint, and that's what you got to do against Duquesne. You got to make them jump shooters. Weathers and Hughes are just big, strong kids inside, and I thought our guys did a decent job against them today. And that's the key. They're a talented team. They really pound the ball inside, and we just try to, get the ball. If it goes in there, try to get it out and force perimeter jump shots and try to limit them to one shot. And we did that today for the most part.
Thank you.
Matt, go ahead.
Matt Spielman from the Post Journal. Coach, was it good to see Dom find a stroke again? I mean, I know last game, obviously the whole team didn't shoot it well.
Yeah. That's, I always say offense is fickle. You win by defending and rebounding. And, Dom's a really good shooter. And, we didn't play well against Dayton. And, a lot of it was us. A lot of it was Dayton. But, like I've always said, those guys are always in the gym. And I think we led the league in three-point shooting this year. And we got good shooters. And when they're open, they have confidence that they can knock them down. And Dom did a good job today.
Follow up. Did you sense Osun would get as many looks off of help with lobs and offensive rebounding, or is it?
Yeah, Hughes does he tries to block everything, and he's really good at it. So really the emphasis was, when he went to block it, we want to have backside rebounding, and we did a good job of throwing some lobs, and Shun did a really good job of getting to the weak side and putting down the misses. So. That's a big key. Hughes is a terrific defensive player. I don't know how many blocks he had, but it seemed like he had 10. But Shin did a really good job, and from a defensive standpoint as well.
Thanks.
Great.
Michael Hogan, go ahead.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, Coach Mike Hogan from Tap Integrator Only. And you've talked a lot this year about how you have veteran guys and guys who know how to win. How important was that this afternoon when you guys lost a big lead and then were able to regain composure? And
Yeah, very important. I thought we lost some focus. We got lackadaisical, loose with the ball. Duquesne upped their pressure a little bit. We didn't handle it very well for that, 4, 5, 6 minutes. But sitting in the timeout, letting the guys know we were still up by 9 or 10. So we were still in decent shape, but we needed to make a run. And I thought our guys, refocused and got some stops and got some buckets and, pushed it out to, 16, 17, 18, and that was the game. But, yeah, I've been lucky to have these experienced guys that understand how to win.
Rachel, coming back to you. Go ahead.
To go back to that, when there was the stoppage in play after the scuffle on the court about 5, 6 minutes, and how did your team take advantage of that, kind of take a breather and turn the momentum in their favor after that?
Yeah, it was unfortunate what happened, two competitive teams. But like I said, I think they cut it to 10 or 9. And like I answered the first question, we have an experienced team. They understood that, for that 5 or 6 minutes, they didn't play very well and they needed to change. And, we needed to get back to the defending and getting back to taking care of the basketball. And we did that. We got good players, like I said, that understand what it takes to win. And they lost some focus. But, thank goodness they got it back.
And with the technical foul, what was the explanation on that?
Our players left the bench. It was different because it was during the timeout. So our guys are going out there, to congratulate the players. And then there was just, something happened in front of their bench and our guys continue to go out, so you just, when that happens, you're supposed to go back to your bench. If it wasn't a timeout, you're supposed to stay on the bench. And unfortunately, thank goodness nothing, bad happened.
Thank you.
JP, go ahead.
Yeah, Coach JP Butler from the Times Herald. Just going back to Shun, we've talked all year about the different dynamic it gives you guys offensively when you are able to go inside out and get him a lot of touches inside. And he did that today. How important was it just to see that at this stage of the season?
Yeah, it was important. If we can get some stuff inside, it relieves pressure on the perimeter. When there's pressure on the perimeter, you got to throw it inside. And if you throw it inside and good things happen, then they can't pressure you as much on the perimeter. And Shun got a lot, offensive rebounds. Our guys did a good job of driving and throwing lobs to him. But when he's active, we're that much better. He's I don't have a stat sheet in front of me, but I think 18 points, 14 rebounds. Yeah. So, when he scores 18 points, 18, 14, we're that much better. He makes us better defensively, but when he scores like he did, we're that much better offensively.
Right. Thank you.
Jeff, go ahead.
Jeff Uvino of the Intrepid here. Coach, the last Atlantic 10 tournament game that Kyle, Osun, and Dom played in was that 2019 final against St. Louis. Do you think that game was on their mind today or used as a motivator going into the tournament?
No. No, it's like we have a thing. It's, the most important time of the day today was 11-1. And our focus was all on Duquesne. If it wasn't, we weren't going to win. So all our focus is on, 11-1, trying to be as prepared and play as well as we can. We don't know who we're going to play tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. We gotta worry about today, and now we'll look forward, to who we play tomorrow, and scout them tonight and do all that stuff. But no, the focus. I think one of the reasons why we've had some success is, the kids, and this has been a unique year, and schedule changes and so forth. And I think our guys did a really good job of being able to turn the page and refocus and with the task at hand. And the task today was Duquesne from 11-1, and now we'll move on.
We've just got time for a few more. I'm going to go. Tyler, you're up. You're on mute, sir.
Tyler Smith, WSBU. You guys had a big first half lead, and Duquesne kind of laid the first punch out of the locker room. What is to be done at the halftime break in the future so you guys are the ones that kind of deliver that first blow and set the tone?
We just got to come out. We've had some really good starts in the second half. Today wasn't one of them. I always say the first 5 minutes, first 10 possessions in the second half are critical. Is that game going from 21-31 or 21-11, and it went in the wrong direction today. Thank goodness we gathered ourselves. But yeah, we got to come out with better focus, and we did that in the first half. We got to continue to do that. It's a 40-minute game, and beginning of the game, right before halftime, and the beginning of the second half are crucial, and we got to do a better job.
Two more questions. Jerry, go ahead, and then Nubias, you will finish us up.
Mark, you guys are 14-4. You were very impressive today. You think you've done enough to earn a bid from the NCAA tournament committee?
Your guess is as good as mine. The one thing that can fix everything is, we win tomorrow, and then we go to Dayton and we win on next Sunday, and we control our own destiny. But we've had a successful season. I think we have a net of 28 or 29, and we've done we won the Atlantic 10 outright for the first time in the school's history. So we've done some great things, and who knows what they're thinking. We just got to focus on the next game, and hopefully we can play well and we can win.
Nubias, go ahead.
Mark, thanks for doing this. How different is it now that you've played a game with the tournament being the way it is, two different sites? I'm sure normally you probably would sit in person and watch some of the game, for the teams that you might play. You can't do that. Guys got to go home. How different is this tournament this year?
It's really different. The Atlantic 10 has done a really good job under the circumstances. The Richmond and VCU, the host schools, have done a really good job. It's just different. It'd be a packed house. We'd have a zillion Bonaventure fans, and I think we had like 50 of them today. It's just different. But I've said it all year long. It's been different, but we're just happy to be playing. And the kids are just happy to be out in the court, no matter if there's 50 people in the gym or at back at the Riley Center, we didn't have anybody all season. It's just it's the Atlantic 10, and you have competitive guys, and they want to play 5-on-5, no matter if there's 8,000 people in the stands or none. That's just how it is, and I'm just grateful, and I think the players are grateful that we can play this tournament.